just a few things that I picked up yesterday. We have a client that we've been working with that's in the Opelika, Auburn area. And that also just happens to be where our favorite thrift stores are. So I don't know. I mean, we're going to make a little money. We're going to spend a little money. But we usually have a little bit of time to hop in a thrift store before we have to get back. So we ran in yesterday and I picked up just a few things that I wanted to share with you. And then we're going to put the stuff in the washer that needs to be washed. I got some disinfectant wipes that I'm going to wipe off the other things, and then I'm going to get started with my decorating. So this little top was $2.99, and I love the sleeves on it. And there's the brand, which is one of my favorite little brands. I know you probably see this brand a lot in little boutiques. But anyway, I've got a pair of kind of like little khaki colored ruffle pants that I'm going to wear with it. And $2.99. I mean, this thrift store in Auburn, this is the Lifesavers thrift store in Opelika, Auburn area. And they have the best prices on clothes by far. They always beat out Goodwill. Their prices are just really good. So, shirt number 1. I also picked up this little shirt, and it was $2.99 as well. I have one made like this, and I love it. The one I have is kind of a cream color, and this is kind of more of a peaky, kind of lavender even, but so $2.99. And then I picked up this little dress. They're all getting washed. They've got a little dirt on them from where I was putting them around in the car. But I just thought it was super cute, if you can see the sleeves. And it's got that little part in the top. And it was $2.99 also. It was in the shirt section. So, but here's the thing. You know, I'm short. So a lot of times they will put things in the shirt section instead of the dresses that for somebody my height is a dress. And the other good thing about that is the shirts cost less than the dresses. So this was only $2.99, which is their shirt price. So, you know, there are a few advantages to being short. Not many, but there are a few. So those are the only clothes that I got. I picked up, you know, this is my favorite kind of stuff to buy at thrift stores. I just love it. I picked up this cute little gold Santa with this sleigh. I'm going to put some greenery in it, and it was $1.99, y'all. $1.99. And it's just the cutest little thing. I love the whites, the pinks and golds, the blues. And when I start sharing my Christmas decor, you'll see how that works. But anyway, I'm excited to use this. I also got a patriotic pillow because I do decorate a lot for that. And this was $4. But look how super cute that is. I mean, I think $4 is a bargain. It's going to get washed. Let me throw that down there. This was $2. And I'll probably put this like in a wreath or something. So, and these might have been on sale. I don't think they were. I think it was the green sticker and these were the yellow. But anyway, $2 is not bad for that, I didn't think. And then this was $2.25. And this actually came from Hobby Lobby. And that was the Hobby Lobby price, which was $18. Of course, you know, Hobby Lobby always does like the 40% off. So it wouldn't have been that much, but $2.25 is still a good price. And I will use this next summer when I put up my little summer decor. And then these little frames, I should have taken these out of the box. I'm going to take a few out. There are 4 different frames with little Bible verses and little kids on them. Very vintage looking. I am going to spray paint the frames. I'm going to make them a little bit more, I don't know, just a little brighter than the black, because my thoughts are we can use them at church. Y'all are going to recognize like this. I remember a children's book with this picture in there, the little vintage golden books. So sweet. Oh, and this one too. The little golden book series. Look how sweet. So anyway, I'm going to spray paint these. I don't think I'm going to do them all white. I think I'm just going to kind of look at what the picture is and maybe paint the frame a color to match the picture. But I got all 4 of these. They're brand new. They were still in the box for $6. And I'm thinking we can use these in our children's wing. They just had all of the rooms painted, and now we're kind of putting some things in them. So anyway, that's my thrift store haul, and I'm going to get the laundry started, then we're going to get busy decorating. So let me show you my few little Halloween things I got, and please don't come after me about the Halloween. I'm not. We just think of it as fairy tale, just like we were reading a fairy tale book or something like that. I just keep it simple, sweet. We're not trying to be, I don't know, get too deep with it. So last year we had a little girls Halloween party, and I say little girls, these are high school girls, but it was so much fun. So I saw these, and of course I love the pink. So I got a couple of packs of those, and then they have these cute little smaller ones. These are all at DG, so 8 for $1. And then the little cups that go with them. I don't know how well you can see those in the plastic, but they are so cute. And I'll probably just put like either a black or orange napkin with it. And then these little ghosts actually light up. They have a thing, I think they do, maybe they don't. Maybe they're just candles. I don't know. But they're $3. Yeah, they're just candles. But they're $3 each. And I thought those would be cute somewhere on the table. And then this kind of goes with that set too. I've been looking at this little thing for a while. Talking myself out of it. But I know if I don't get it now, it'll be gone. Because, that's just how it is. $5. And I'll probably just put it by the back door. Especially when we do the little party. And then the only other thing I picked up was this little mushroom. Mushrooms have been in for a while now. I have a few. I'm trying to think if I have one up there. I've got one upstairs, but this one was $3. They had a bigger one that was $5. They also had it in kind of an off-white, I think like an orangey and maybe even a yellow. But I like little things like this to go on like my cake plates, stands, and things like that. I just kind of tuck them around, and I thought the green would be pretty in the kitchen. So that was my little DG run today. So I wore my little football earrings and one of my little Panther shirts today in honor of decorating for football season. I've shown you most of this stuff already on one of my last football videos where I was shopping for this kind of thing. But I wanted to show you just a few other little things that I already had. And then I'm going to get started taking down this little back to school stuff and putting the football up. So I'm going to show you a few of the football things, decorations that I already had. I've already shown several of these things on other previous videos. So if you haven't seen that one, the Dollar General from this year, check that one out. But I did want to share a few of these things with you that I had already had and picked up different places. And then we'll go ahead and get this back to school stuff down and start decorating. Okay, so this is the stuff that I have. A lot of this stuff is going to be used more towards if we have like well, I don't know. These plates are so cute. They could be used, I don't know yet. Like this kind of thing I'm going to hold off on. I have a friend that's thinking about doing some little parties after football games. And so I'm thinking that we could use some of this stuff for that. These are just super cute. These came from Michael's. And they weren't $6.99. I think they were like 40% off of that. And that's a pack of, I think 10. I don't know. No, 12. Pack of 12. So that's that. And I think I don't know, y'all. I might have gotten those there too. I'm not sure. But that's just more like, party kind of stuff for food. And so is that, which I showed that. And then these also. This table runner, I think I got this last year at Michael's at the end of the season. And it was probably, no, look at there, y'all. $5 Target. When did I get that? I don't know. I haven't seen that this year. I must have got it last year. I don't know. Y'all, my memory's so bad. I could have got it this year. Just can't remember. But anyway, $5 for that little table runner. I think that's super cute. This is more just football napkins and things. Thinking if we have for the football party stuff. That I got at a thrift store. Yeah, I've already shown those, I think. And then those also came from thrift stores. And then these I got from Dollar General. Not sure yet how we're going to use them, but hanging on to those. Some of these I've already shown that came from Dollar General, but this I got last year from the Dollar Tree. This is one of our school colors, so I ordered, it's got something sticky on it. Clean that off. I ordered those from Amazon last year. They were in a little pack. I think that one was with it too. And then this came from Michael's. I bought it at the end of last year. I think I got this like 75% off. That'll just go in a cake stand or something. This is one of my favorite things, and it came from a thrift store, and I only paid a couple of dollars for it. Well, I paid $5 for it. Maybe. It could have been on sale. But still, that's one of my favorite things. I did pick up some ribbon. I'm going to play around with that today, maybe in a wreath. The little football ribbon. This is actually supposed to be a tree from Toomer's Corner in Auburn. It's got a little war eagle at the bottom. If you know, you know about rolling the trees. If you don't, it may not mean that much to you, but this came from a thrift store over there, and I'm going to use that somewhere in the kitchen. I picked this up at Michael's. I did not pay $10 for it. It was probably more like $5 or $6. Felt football garland. Maybe the mantle. It's kind of what I'm thinking. Picked this up last year from the Dollar Tree. These I had on a previous video. And this little flag came from Shein. So, oh, one more thing. Well, two more things. This little banner, felt banner. I may use both of these on the mantle. I don't know. I think this was that same Target dollar spot. It's $3. And then this little sign I got at the end of the season last year too from Michael's. It's so cute. Don't know what I'm going to do with it yet, but I'm going to find a spot. And it was on sale. Probably like 75% off. So I definitely did not pay that for it. It was much, much cheaper. And these two door signs, last year I had someone make, well actually two people. I had a friend make this one for me, and then another sweet friend made this one. That was when I decided last year I was going to do a little football decorating. Wish I'd been doing this in the past, but you know, whatever. And probably when Caroline graduates, I'll probably just sell these, but they are so super cute. I think I've got one more, y'all. Hang on. Yes, this one I bought at a thrift store. These are the high school, the Wetumpka high school colors, which I graduated from Wetumpka, but I'm going to change this to maroon so I can use it for the Panthers.
Pillow talking red wine, making me feel some kind of way. You know what I'm gonna ask, will you stay? One day at a time, we'll make it right. When there's no more consequences, oh, gotta rest my mind and take my time. Whichever way you go, you gotta keep it light. There's never enough time for talking. Move around each other like satellites. How much longer till this tension breaks? Give my heart a break, 'cause I have had enough of these playground games. Oh, no more second place for me, for me. Give my heart a break, 'cause I have had enough of these playground games. Oh, no more second place for me, for me, for me, for me, for me, answer my question, teach me my lesson. Wait forever, never know. One day at a time, we'll make it right. When there's no more consequences, oh, gotta rest my mind and take my time. Whichever way you go, you gotta keep it light. There's never enough time for talking. Move around each other like satellites. How much longer till this tension Give my heart a break, 'cause I have had enough of these playground games. So no more second place for me. Give my heart a break, 'cause I have had enough of these playground games. So no more second place for me. For me. Give my
So I'm going to just sit down for a minute and string these footballs through, and then I think I'm going to put them on the mantle.
for me.
So before I put the new paw print up here for football season, I did want to mention, because I don't think I've shared these, I found these wreath sashes on Amazon. This one was like $10, and they come in a variety of colors and seasonal sashes. So I have actually decided at church we're going to use some similar wreaths to this, and then I'm going to change out the sashes for seasonal things, and I'm going to do a lot of that here too. But yeah, beautiful. I'll try to put the link down in my description box for you if you have these wreaths. And this wreath also came from Amazon, but so pretty.
Maybe it is not our time. Maybe it is not our time. Yeah. When it have to be like that, why they have to be like that? Yeah. Maybe it is not our time. Maybe it is not our.
I'm gonna put a little tape on the back of that sign, because we go in and out that door all the time, and I don't want to hear that clank, clank, clank constantly. So I'm gonna go do that, and then I'm gonna put the one on the front door.
When it have to be like that, why they have to be like that? Yeah. Maybe it is not our time. Maybe it is not our time. Yeah. When it have to be like that, why they have to be like that? Yeah. Maybe it is not our time. Maybe it is not.
So this is the one on the front door. Okay, Hampton, stay right there. And it's blue. Isn't it so pretty? I just love these. So I'm going to take this one off. I've got these little shakers that I'm going to put in these asparagus ferns. And one of my to-do lists is I'm going to paint this concrete. I got to clean off out here too. So it's so hard to keep this clean, y'all. But anyway, I am going to get out here this fall when it gets a little bit cooler, and I'm going to give this a good paint job before I start putting up all my fall decorations. Hampton, stay right there. Stay right there.
Maybe it is not our time. Maybe it is.
Okay, I brought a little frog in with the wreath. I don't want to touch him. I really don't. I'm going to use this rag and see if I can get him and release him. That sounds so pitiful, because I mean, I grew up in the country doing all these kind of things, but I just, ooh, he's so cute, but I really don't want to touch him. No, don't go. Look at his cute little feet. Okay, he's in. We're about to go release him. Let's go release him. I don't want Hampton to get him. So let's see if I can get him out here somewhere. Go, little buddy, go, be free. He's in there. There he goes. Get away from Hampton.
Maybe it is not our time. Maybe it is not our time. Yeah. Why they have to be like that? Why they have to be like that? Yeah. Maybe it is not our time. Maybe it is not our time. Yeah. Why they have to be like that? Why they have to be like that? Yeah. Maybe it is not our time. Maybe it is not our time. Yeah.
So I'm having a hard time because my phone needs to be charged. And of course I go from one space to the next. So I'm going to leave that like this for right now. I may take a little bit of this ribbon. I don't want it to be too much, so I don't know. I may leave that. I'm going to leave it for now, but with me, and I've heard several of you that I watch talk about this too, that you change things so much when you're decorating. And so I'm over here, and I just want to give this just a little small something else. I have a cabinet that I keep lots of candlesticks and little things like that around, just so that when I'm piddling like this, I have a place to go pull things out. Yeah, I'm not sure I'm going to keep that way either. I feel like that needs to be up a little higher. So I'm going to play around in here for a little bit longer and see what I can do. I think I am going to put and I should have done that before I did that, but it's okay, you know. I'm going to put the table runner out over here and then put that back down. And then I'm just going to put a few little things around. It's not a lot because y'all, I changed so much. I'm just going to do a few little things around here and then maybe something in the hallway. So let me go ahead and change this runner on the island. So I do have some maroon paint. Our colors are really not always the easiest to find. I think I ordered this off of Amazon. So at some point, it may not be today. I don't know. I've got to go pick Caroline and some of her friends up for cheer practice. So we'll see. But at some point, I am going to, this weekend, change these colors out on here because I may hang this up on like my door in the kitchen. I think it would look cute there. So at some point.
Maybe it is not our time. Maybe it is not our time. Yeah. Why they have to be like that? Why they have to be like that? Yeah. Maybe it is not our time. Maybe it is not our time. Yeah. Why they have to be like that? Why they have to be like that? Yeah. Maybe it is not
Okay, so I'm playing around with this. I do like this better. But again, I know me, I'll just have to see. And just to kind of say thrift store, thrift store, thrift store, Dollar General. None of this is expensive, and I do have a lot of little seasonal things, but I just enjoy it. But I will say, you know, really, you do have to declutter and get your stuff organized before you can start adding little things, to me, in.
Where do we go from here? 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 La 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 la, alive. La 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 la, alive. La 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 la, alive, alive. Where do we go from here? 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 La 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 la, alive. La 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 la, alive. La la.
Do. I can't, you know, I'm looking at it, I'm looking at another place. That's why it's so hard for me to film myself decorating, because literally I just hop from place to place to place, and then I've got stuff, you know, put up around the house and I know where it is, and I'm thinking about that. And it's a thing, y'all. It's a thing. It's hard, but I'm trying. Let's turn it this way and maybe. I am wrapping it up. I gave myself until 1:30. It's 1:25, so we're going to finish this. I was just going to give you a quick tour of my football stuff and kind of just tell you a few things about for next time. So I will have pictures at the end. Simple. I really just try to keep things mainly in the den and in the kitchen, and then I just put a little something in the hallway, and then I had my signs on the doors. But again, none of this is expensive, and none of this is necessary. I do realize that. However, for some reason, I don't know if it's because I am a retired teacher or what it is, but I'm so seasonal. I like seasonal things. I guess because I used to do it in my classroom and at our school so much that this part of me just needs a place to come out. So why not come out at my house? So anyway, and most of the stuff I did get at the end of the season, so it was all on sale. So there's that. And then in here, I just put, this was one of my thrift store bowls, the football. I just put the green. It's very simple, not much to it. Put the other one up over here on one of these little easel stands. I had this, I got from the Dollar General. It was $1. It's okay. I may want to put that one on like my oven, and I would like one maybe a little bit nicer to go right here because you see this one more. So I'm going to put that on my list to look for. And then I love this. I really didn't know when I got this if I would put it here on the table, but I think it looks really cute here. It's very festive, so kind of worked that out. And then over here, I just put that little sign with those, and then my touchdown sign here. And then I just added some of my ribbon to this wreath. I do that a lot. I just keep the wreaths I already have and add ribbon to it. I'm gonna fix the ends of this, not today, but at some point. And then I gotta clean off that desk, but I just added a few little things over here, and I think that's about it. So I don't know if I showed that one or not. I had this little green stand already. I love these little risers. That's like my weakness. Y'all probably think, no, everything's your weakness. It's not, but I do love these little things. This was like $5 at Dollar General, and I bought 2 of them. And I just keep all those little things in these baskets, and I pull them out and use them all the time, y'all, just all the time. So that's that. Thank you so much, friends, for joining me today as I just got to piddle around my house and put out my little football stuff. I hope it was fun for you. And I do just want to say, you know, I don't ever want to be somebody that just encourages people just to go out and buy, because it may appear that I'm that way, but I promise you I'm really not. You really have to, in my mind, as an organizer, and I've been doing it for about 4 years now, so I've seen lots of stuff, and even in my own house, in my own journey to get my stuff together, you really do have to declutter every season, because if you don't and you just keep buying and you never get rid of anything, I mean, it just makes sense. You know, I get overwhelmed with too much stuff. I really can't enjoy the things I have because I can't find it and it's too much. So every season, when I start to pull stuff out, I do always declutter. I get rid of some things, and because I know me, I'm gonna buy new things. And I love to find little seasonal decor at thrift stores throughout the year. And I mean, I might buy something at Christmas that's for back to school, or, you know, in the summer, I might buy something for Christmas. It doesn't matter. And I just have a little spot that I put those things until that season comes around. But just try to get rid of some things, because you will enjoy the things you have more if you don't have so much. I can promise you that that is true. And I do love all my little seasonal things, but I've trained myself when I get stuff to let stuff go, because there's always going to be new things that I want to try. So thanks so much for watching. I don't know what's coming next as far as videos. We've got clients we're working with, so it could be a KT clutter job that you see. You know, I will be putting fall and some Halloween stuff up eventually, but there's just so many things on my calendar, and I added something today, but it's not until after Christmas, and I'm so excited. I'm not gonna talk about it today, but I will later, and I can't wait to tell you because it's something I haven't done before, and I can hardly wait. I'm so excited. So anyway, it's time for me to go. I got to get something to eat and go get Caroline. So y'all have a great day. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe, and I'll see you next time.